Welcome in. Jump on that giveaway, guys. We just went live. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Let's go. We're gonna get started here in just a few moments. We're gonna be doing a Funko Pop and action figure theme show plus other storage unit finds. So if y'all didn't check out the previews from yesterday and this morning, basically what our plan is for today is to start on these tables here and go around this those three tables there. Once we clear out all those action figures and Funko Pops and stuff that's on these tables, we'll jump over here to the other storage unit finds while they reset those tables with more action figures and Funko Pops. They'll run these items, give them an opportunity to restock that table, and then we'll jump back over here and start running more action figures and stuff. We got tons and tons of different ones available. Just this, what we have in the room with us right now. I got stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff here, over here, and that's literally only like 2% of what we have available. So we're going to be running stuff for about 3 to 5 hours or so, as long as we got good participation and stuff, we'll keep selling until we are exhausted for the night. Then we'll obviously we're still not going to sell everything, so we'll have future shows and stuff as well that'll feature the Funko Pops and action figures. But guys, go up here if you're not following us already. Jump on that giveaway. Jump up to the profile. Go to the shows tab. Bookmark our future shows because we got comic book theme show coming up next week as well. Then a movie and band poster show, plus other related items on that following Friday after that. Plus, we'll be start scheduling other theme shows as well soon too. So make sure you guys go bookmark all those shows because you never know which ones are going to pop up to be different theme shows and stuff like that. You don't want to miss out on anything. So, any patches today? I don't think I have any patches today. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to run a few items from right here. Give a few minutes here for people to jump in because it looks like we're not really have too many people in the show right this particular second. So we'll give a few moments here for people to start filtering in, and then we'll start running the action figures. Our shipping is capped at $9.21. So once you buy your first large item, 3 small items, or 6 coin currency bullion items, you will unlock free shipping for the entire show. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. And as soon as we get some momentum here, we'll jump over and start running the action figures. All right, first up, we got Arizona 1 gold back, 1,000 troy ounce, 24 karat gold, negotiable instrument. It's going to be 10-second auctions, guys, 5-second reset. This thing is going to go fairly quick. All right, guys, it's live. Gold is live. Arizona 1 gold back. Tennessee collector taking that one. That's good. All right, I think we'll wait on that for at this moment. All right, next up we got a Celestine specimen in display coming up next here, guys. And it is live. Just waiting for people to jump on in, and then we'll start running the action figures and stuff. Also, make sure, guys, you check out the shop. As you can see, there's tons and tons of stuff in there. Lots of stuff is selling, so as well. So make sure you guys go take a look at it because there's tons of things there. There's also some action figures also in the Buy Now tab. If y'all don't want to wait, or if you want to see if anything specific is there, I'll give you a little idea of kind of the items that we have. Like I said, once we get a few more people in here, we'll start running the action figures and Funko Pops. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeve Booster Pack coming next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. All right, next up we got Batman the Joker 1989 costume Funko Pop coming up next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. What's up, man? WB Glass? Welcome back. All right, next up we get a 19 at 63 $5 red seal United States note coming up next year. Gonna be an $8 start. Should be double digits. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Any Joe figures? I do not have any GI Joes. I got pretty much just about everything else but GI Joes right now. We'll have some in the future once we get closer to the loose stuff. from this two storage units that we've gotten. Because I do know there are some loose stuff. I just don't have any that are boxed in today's show, but I will have more coming up soon, though. All right, there's another giveaway up there for you guys. We'll just run a few storage find and other things for the second until we get more people in here. Then we'll start running the action figures. So don't go anywhere, guys, if y'all are looking for the action figures. All right, next up, we got a lot of 10 wheat cents coming up next year, guys. A lot of 10 random wheat cents from a canvas bag. They're alive, guys. All right, I think we got some people in here now, so we'll go ahead and jump over here to the action figure tables here, guys. Like I said, the shipping is capped at $9.21, so make sure you guys take advantage of that. Once you buy your first, because most of these action figures are way over £1, so once you buy your first action figure, you're pretty much going to unlock free shipping for the entire show. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Don't be afraid to jump in there just because the shipping's at $9.21 for one figure. Get you a couple of them. It'll work out all in the end. All right, we got actually a pretty nice one. The Riddler is a pretty good figure here. Batman, DC Marvel, or excuse me, DC Multiverse rather. McFarlane's Toys action figure. These are all brand new figures. Most of these are all case fresh, guys. So they're very mint condition. There's only a very few that I've seen through all the figures that I scrounged through, putting together some stuff for today's show that may have some very minor shelf wear. So most of it, I'm going to show the boxes so you'll be able to see it. But for the most part, most of them are all in pretty mint condition. All right, we got like I said, DC Multiverse, Batman, the Riddler, McFarlane's Toys action figure, guys. It is live if you want to, guys. Come We're all taking that one with a first purchase. Nice grab. You've unlocked free shipping, so make sure you guys take advantage of that. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Bleach. Your Ishida, or Ishida, excuse me. And it is live if you want it. And any Funko Pops in today's show that goes over $10 will receive a free pop protector with those Funkos that go over 10, which all the Funkos should be going over that. But that is what we do in our shows for the Funko Pops that do go over $10. All right, next up we got Marvel's Legends series Iron Man Model 01 coming up next year, guys. And it is live. Good luck. We're all taking that one. That's good. All right, next up we got a really cool one here: World of Warcraft Orc Warrior and Orc Shaman. You can change them out with the gears and stuff in it. There's also a mystery weapon that's inside as well. It's down there at the bottom of the package. Nice figure here, guys. It is live if you want it. Hidden Horde, nice grab on that one. That was a big win on that one there. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, The Flash from Superman, the animated series. Got a little card there in the back as well. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Jump on that giveaway, guys. All brand new action figures and Funko Pops, or we're going to be running. Then once we're done with these, this table here, or these three tables, we'll be jumping over and do some storage unit finds in between, or resetting the tables. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Catwoman figure here with the card. And it's live, guys. Good luck. All right, next up we got part of the Build-A-Figure Hydro Stomper series, Marvel Legends. This is number 3. to build this figure here. This is Nick Fury, Secret Invasion. It includes one of the legs for the Build-A-Figure, and it is live. Stacy won the giveaway. Congratulations. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Star Wars Princess Leia Funko Pop. And it's live. Good luck. You're very welcome, Stacy. Dream on, dream on. All right, we got World of Warcraft, Human Warrior, and Human Paladin. Includes the mystery weapon. But the big figure here, guys, it is live. Dream on, dream on, dream on. Getting Horde, not scrap. All right, next up we got Marvel Studios Legends series of Captain America, the Winter Soldier from the Infinity Saga series here. And it's live. There's something on the back of my neck. Sure, I'll take it out when I strip. I don't know if it was a piece of pollen or what it was. All right, we got Marvel Legends series, Future Foundation Spider-Man with the stealth suit coming up next here. And it's live. Jump on that giveaway, guys. You gotta remember shipping is capped at $9.21. So once you buy your first large item or 3 small items, you will unlock free shipping for the entire show. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. All right, we got Diablo 4 Blizzard figure here. This one's the Bone Spirit Necromancer. Does it also include a mystery weapon, kind of like the World of Warcraft one? And it is live, guys. Good luck. Diablo 4 Bone Spirit Necromancer. You're all not scrap. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, next up we got a Spider-Man lenticular poster coming up next here, guys. And it's live. You want a good look? I didn't think so. All right, next up we got Pokemon Stellar Crown booster pack coming next here, guys. And it's live. Rick taking that one. Welcome back, Rick. That's good. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Star Wars Chewbacca coming up next here. And it is live. Stacy with the first purchase. Nice grab. Welcome. All right, next up we got Build-A-Figure Hydra Stomper Marvel Legends series. This is the Kingpin from Hawkeye. All right, so I want it. If you want the whole complete set of the Hydra Stomper, I do have one in the buy it now for all 7 boxes. For those that are interested in getting the whole set, I only had one whole set there. If we're taking that one out, pick up there. Welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us. All right, next up we got a Pokemon Perfect Order booster bundle box here. Includes 6 packs. Going to be a $35 start. Should be about $50. It's live one. TJ, nice grab on that one. Welcome back. All right, we got the Diablo 4 Landslide Druid. Includes the mystery weapon as well. Big pop or big action figure rather. Slide one. Good luck on that giveaway, guys. Let's make a deal. Winning the giveaway. Congratulations. Throw another one up here after this auction. The Gore taking that one. Nice pickup. All right, there's another giveaway up there for you guys. All right, guys, this is one of the platinum editions, not the regular one, but the platinum edition for this one here. So a little bit more limited figure. This is McFarlane Toys Spawn the Redeemer. There's the platinum edition badge. So the difference between these and the regular ones is the color patterns on it are slightly different. And it is live if you want it, guys. Platinum edition, McFarlane Toys Spawn the Redeemer. Roberto taking up on that script. Welcome in. All right, guys, we got a Funko Pop Chase here. This is a Chase limited edition Punisher from Daredevil. Big pop here, guys. Pay attention. Remember, again, all Funko Pops that go 10 plus do get a free pop protector with it as well. This is the Chase version. Give me a pop protector when you get a chance. Chris taking that one out scrap. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster, Sleeve Booster here. And it's live. Let's make a deal, not scrap. All right, McFarlane Toys Spawn, Raven Spawn. This thing is heavy. All right, it's live. That's this one here, the Chase one, Punisher. Welcome in, guys. Jump on that giveaway. Rob, take that one. All right, next up we got Star Wars The Black Series from the Book of Boba Fett. This is a Pike Soldier action figure. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. What's up, Johnny? Tennessee Collector. Nice grab on that one. We got Star Wars Funko Pop Stormtrooper coming up next year, guys. Yeah, it's live. Ooh, Stacy almost had it. She was back in there, though. What's up, Diminished? How we been? Stacy, nice grab. All right, next up we got a Phantasmal Flames booster pack with the matching mini portfolio. Will hold up to 60 cards. And it is live if you want it, guys. Good luck. Mini portfolio and a Phantasmal Flames booster pack. Looking for that awesome Mega Charizard X SIR. Let's make a deal. Nice grab on that one. All right, next up we got World of Warcraft, Elf Druid, and Elf Rogue. Includes the mystery weapon. And it is live, guys. Good luck. World of Warcraft, Elf Druid, and Elf Rogue. Big box here. Hidden Horde, nice grab on that one. All right, we got a Dragon Ball lenticular poster coming up next here, guys. And it's live. Dragon Ball lenticular poster. I don't like these lenticular posters, do y'all? Neither of them did. All right, next up we got Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next year. And it's live, yep. Welcome in, guys. Jump on that giveaway. It's about to roll. Too late. Snooze, you lose. Highlights make a deal. Nice grab on that one. Yeah. Should be small. Okay. Just have my print out. All right, we got the World of Warcraft Human Warrior and Human Paladin. All right, it's live one, guys. Good luck. Seen the rain. Have you ever seen the rain? Zombie John, nice grab. All right, next up we got the Funko Pop Marvel 80 years anniversary Iceman. Really, really cool looking figure here. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Stacy, nice grab on that one. All right, next up we got Death Blow Barbarian Diablo 4 figure coming up next. And it's live, big figure. Death Blow Barbarian Diablo 4. The gore, nice grab on that one. All right, next up we got Pokemon Obsidian Flames booster pack coming up next year. And it is live.
Sure, this is supposed to be 3 and not 5.
It might be a 5. I may have just wrote it wrong, maybe.
I'll check here, I'm not sure.
All right, that makes it. We have McFarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse Sully. This is the fractured version. Fractured Sully. This is really cool. Very, very heavy, big, thick figure, too. All right, it's live, guys. Disney Mirrorverse Sully fractured. The gore, nice grab on that one. All right, guys. Up next, we got McFarlane, the Riddler, DC Universe from Batman. This is a fairly pricey figure here. It is live. Y'all let somebody steal the other one for $5 earlier. This one's a little bit harder to find, guys. I started to put it elsewhere, but I figured I'd give y'all a chance. T-Bone, nice grab at the first purchase. Stealing it from y'all guys. Nice grab. All right, next we've got Marvel Legends series, Build-A-Figure, Marvel's Cosmo. This is Marvel's Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Again, remember our shipping is capped at $9.21. So once you buy your first action figure or 3 Funko Pops, you will unlock free shipping for the entire show. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Don't waste that capped shipping, and don't be afraid to jump in there and grab you one. Once you grab one action figure, you unlock free shipping for the entire show. Before taking that one, that's great. All right, next up we got McFarlane DC Universe, the Batman Catwoman coming up next year. And it's live. Board, not scrap. And unlocking bronze here. Use those coupons as well, guys. Marvel Legends series, build a figure Hydra Stomper. This is Warrior Gamora from the What If series. And it's live. I think I got Freddy. Oh no, Jason. I think I got Jason Voorhees. I think might be the only horror stuff, other than maybe Spawn, if you consider Spawn maybe horror, maybe. You're more than welcome to make an offer. All right, next up we got Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home MJ Legends series. Betty winning the giveaway. Congratulations. And it's live. Gore taking that one to script. All right, so the last perfect order ETB that I have left, guys. The last one I got left is going to be a $75 start. They're going for about 9,500 plus right at this moment. Give you a nice little discount on it. It is live winning. I'll throw another giveaway up there for you. The last perfect order ETB that I have left. Bagley, nice grab. All right, there's another giveaway up there for you guys. Jump in there. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Mysterio Glows in the Dark Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition Funko. Y'all just recently joined any of our Funkos that do sell that's over $10 will get a free pop protector with that Funko. All right, just give them a few moments here. I'll let them know, and then they'll take a look and see if that's something that we can slip. If not, then we'll counter offer with you. Just take that one. You got an offer, Mom. There's an offer if you could take a look at it, please. All right, next up, guys, we got Star Wars The Black Series Archive box. It's an offers tab right there on the left. Right there on the left. You didn't have. Okay.
That's why she says she don't know how to do it.
It's not that she don't. She's not listening. It was right there on the page. Yes, on the left, there's a tab that says offers. For the sold, auction. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box coming up next here, guys. It has 6 packs. Going to be a $35 start. Should be about 50 plus. And it's live, guys. Good luck. All right. To hurt you. Just taking that one, the script. All right, next we got Funko Pop Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, the young version. And it is live. Young Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars Funko Pop. Okay. Stacy taking that one out, Scrab. We submitted a counter offer to you if you'll take a look at that. All right, next up we got Disney Mirrorverse Blue Tank version. Very nice big action figure. It is live, guys. Good luck. Tennessee Collector taking that one out, script. All right, next up we got Funko Pop the Marbles, Darbin Funko Pop coming up next year. And it's live. All right, next we got Funko Pop Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Adam Warlock. Really nice looking figure. And it's live. All right, next we got Marvel Legends Series Iron Man Model 01. Marvel Avengers Beyond Earth Mightiest. Oops, not a small. Put that out of the way. All right, it's live, guys. Good luck. Welcome in, guys. Jump on that giveaway after y'all not in there. Yep, I have Spawn T-Bone. The Gore taking that one. This ain't even remotely close to what all we have, guys. Once we run through these 3 tables, we'll jump over here and run other storage item stuff here, and then they're going to reset the tables. We got all kinds of different stuff. There'll be different things on there. You might see a straggler, 1 or 2 that might be a duplicate from what we ran earlier, but it should be all different stuff. All right, next up we got Disney Mirrorverse Donald Duck Tank. And it's live. Tennessee Collector, nice grab on that one. Good luck on the giveaway as well. BW Baker 64 winning the giveaway. Congratulations. Here's another one up here for you guys. All right, next we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeved Booster Pack coming up next here. And it's live. BW Baker taking that one. That's great. That's first purchase. Appreciate you for joining us today. And again, congratulations on that giveaway win. All right, next up we got Star Wars The Black Series BT1 BT figure coming up next. Really nice sleek box. I like these boxes here. All right, is live one. All right, next up we got Marvel Studios Captain America, the Winter Soldier from the Legend series, the Infinity Saga. And it's live. Welcome in, guys. Jump on that giveaway. Gore, not scraps. All right, here's the Disney Mirrorverse Sully, Fractured Sully coming up next year, guys. Very heavy figure. And it is live. Thick boy. Right. Tennessee Collector taking that one. All right, next up we got Spawn, Raven Spawn coming up next year. McFarlane Toys. And it's live. Baby, baby, it's a wild world. Keep on taking that one. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Spawn, the Redeemer coming up next. And it's live. Paul Pro taking that one with the first purchase. Nice grab. Welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us today. All right, next up we got a Dragon Ball lenticular poster coming up next here. And it's live. Just taking that one, script. All right, next up we got a Funko Pop Echo Kingpin coming up next. And it's live. All right, next up we got World of Warcraft Undead Priest and Undead Warlock. It includes a mystery weapon. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Hidden Horde taking that one, the script. All right, we got Diablo 4 Hydra Lightning Sorceress coming up next here, guys. Does include a mystery weapon. And it's live. Big box. BW Baker, nice grab. All right, next up, we got Funko Pop Star Wars Darth Vader coming up next. Good luck. Any biddies? No, I don't have any biddies. No biddies. Stacy, nice grab. All right, next up, we got Batman, the Riddler, Multiverse. I think this is the last one of this one that I have, I believe. I'm surprised you guys are sleeping on this. This is probably one of the more expensive ones that are on the table. BW Baker, nice grab. All right, we got Harley Quinn on a lenticular coming up next here. And it's live. Just take it out with a script. All right, we got Marvel Legends, Build-A-Figure, Hydra Stomper, Nick Fury, Secret Invasion, number 3 from that series. And it's live. I'm going to throw another giveaway up there for you guys as well after this auction. Paul Pro, nice grab. There's another giveaway there, guys. All right, we got Batman, Catwoman, DC Multiverse figure coming up next year. And it's live. BW Baker, nice grip. All right, next up we got World of Warcraft, Orc Warrior, and Orc Shaman. Please, mystery weapon. And it's live. Yeah. Zombie John taking that one, nice grip. Oh, one of the resets later too, guys. I do have some of these, but they are the epic versions. So make sure you guys are paying attention, and you're able to pick up the epic versions that'll be on the tables later too. We got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box coming up next year, guys. That'll be a $35 start. Should be about 50 bucks. And it's live. Good luck. All right, next up we got Spawn the Redeemer McFarlane Toys coming up next here. And it's live. What's up, Select Geek? How we doing today? Welcome back, Rach. We're all nice grab. All right, next up we got Funko Pop House of the Dragon, Day of the Dragon, Aemon Targaryen. All the Funko Pop coming up next. And it's live. Good luck. What's up, Lori? How we doing today? All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeve the Booster Pack coming next here. And it's live. Doing good, doing good. Back of the nice script. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends Series Iron Man Model 01, Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest coming up next here. And it's live. If you guys are just joining in, we are obviously, as you can see, doing an action figure and Funko Pop show. We're almost done with this first circuit here, and we're going to be doing other storage unit finds while they're resetting the tables, guys. We shouldn't see too many more duplicates and stuff because the only reason why we're seeing them now is because my dad accidentally grabbed some boxes from the wrong pile. So everything else going forward should be pretty much different stuff than what you've seen before for the most part. All right, next up we got the Batman little miniature figure here. There's 3 surprise accessories inside. All right, it's live one. BW Baker, not script. All right, I got Marvel Legends series, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And it's live. Fold. I can take that one out, script. All right, we got McFarlane Toys, Raven Spawn coming up next here. And it's live. Gore taking that one out, script. All right, next up we got Marvel Studios Captain America: The Winter Soldier Legend series from the Infinity Saga. And it's live. Just a tree that's in a corner. That's in the spotlight. Losing my religion. Gore coming up the last second there. So hang in there. Taking that one. Lori winning the giveaway. Congratulations, Lori. Throw another one out there for you. All right, we got Star Wars, the Black Series for the Book of Boba Fett, Cade Bane coming up next year. And it's live. Says the collector not script. All right, we got Star Wars Funko Pop, Luke Skywalker coming up next year. And it's live. Stacy taking that one, no script. And unlocking bronze here. All right, guys. Well, they've already started reloading the tables here, but as soon as he gets done reloading those tables, we'll jump back over there and start doing some more action figures and Funko Pops, guys. So don't run off here. We're just waiting for them to refill the tables. All right, next up we got Arizona 2 gold backs. This is going to be a 500th troy ounce, 24 karat gold negotiable instrument. This is actual gold, guys. It's going to be a $20 start, and gold is live. Good luck. Who are you? Tennessee collector, nice grab. All right, guys. Up next here, we got the last one that we got here. This is 1989 Topps football hanger pack. You can pull some pretty crazy cards from these. These things have been going up crazy value. It's going to be a $20 start. Still got plenty of room to bid on it, guys. Fight over it. The last one I got left. All right, next up we got a Celestine specimen in display coming up next here. And it's live. Celestine specimen in display. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order sleeved booster pack coming next. And it's live. What's up, Hollis? Welcome back. Hollis snagging that one. That's great. All right, we got next. We got a Funko Pop Batman the Joker 1989 costume. And his lights. All right, let's make a deal. Nice grab. And unlocking bronze tier. Congratulations. Love seeing all these unlocks. Make sure you guys are using those coupons. All right, next up we got a lot of 10 random year wheat cents coming next year, coming from a canvas bag. And it's live. All right, next we got a Statue of Liberty design 999 fine 1 ounce copper round coming next. Good luck. All right, next up we got a lot of 3 foreign coins, 1974, Algeria 5 centime. We got a 1928 Canadian cent. And then we got a 1950 6-pence coin as well, 1956 pence, 1928 Canadian cent, and a 1974 Algeria 5 centime. We're going to get all 3 of those foreign coins. And they are live, guys. Good luck. All right, next up, we get a 1957 B $1 silver certificate coming up next year, guys. And it's live. 1957 B $1 silver certificate is live. Hey, Bagley, nice grab on that one. I just tossed that one around. Good luck on that giveaway, guys. We'll throw another one up after this rolls here. Rach, winning that giveaway. Congratulations. There's another giveaway up there for y'all. All right, next up, we got 2 V Nickels 1908s. 2 1908 V Nickels are live. 2 1908 United States V Nickels are live. Wakey, wakey, guys. 1908. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen vehicles not go for. Oh, they didn't even get a bid on. Y'all crazy. 1962 Silver Dime coming up next year, guys. 1962 Silver Dime. And it is live. 1962 D, that is. 1962 D. Silver Dime, guys. Silver. Silver. Guys, hey, Bagley, nice pickup. Yeah, you might want to hurry up and get those things because we ain't bidding on other stuff. All right, guys. Up next here, we got a Pokemon 30th Anniversary EV print coming up next here. It's gonna be a $10 start, and it's live. No, I haven't yet. I don't think we're into that stuff right this moment. I think everybody's focused on the action figures and stuff because we ain't bidding on all the other things. All right, we got Monster High lenticular cover on the front here, 3D puzzled. And it's live, guys. Monster High. I was about to say, this is the first time Monster High stuff never sold. Y'all guys must not know what y'all looking at. Hollis, what a pickup. That's crap. Go sell it on eBay for $75 or something. Yep, it's going to be rolling here in a second. Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeve Booster Pack coming next year. And it's live. Hollis, not script. All right, next up we got DC Universe, Multiverse rather, Catwoman McFarlane Toys. And it's live. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends series, Build-A-Figure, Hydro Stomper, Nick Fury, Secret Invasion coming next year, guys. And it's live. Anything Winnie the Pooh? Don't think so. I think I got something in the shop. There might be something in the buy it now, curated by Leah. Excuse me. The Gordon, I grab. All right, next up we got a Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D print sign coming next year. Gonna be a $10 start. And it's live. Good luck. You gotta hear me whenever I put it on 2 times. All right, next up we got the Marvel Studios Ant-Man and Wasp, Fontaine Mania, Funko Pop, Kang coming up next. Again, all Funko Pops that go 10 plus do get a free pop protector with it as well. This one is live. Stacy, taking that one, I scrap. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse Baloo Tank figure coming up next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Hidden Horde taking that one, I scrap. All right, next up we got Battlestar Galactica Loot Crate exclusive Titans vinyl figure here. And it's live. All right, next up we got Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next year. There's lots of stuff in the shop, guys. Make sure you go take a gander if y'all don't see something that's coming up right immediately. Do got quite a few Funko Pops and action figures too, plus tons of other different items in the Buy Now tab too. Bagley, nice grab. All right, next up we got Evan winning that giveaway. That's what we got up. All right, there's another giveaway. Funko Pop Star Wars Princess Leia coming up next. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Stacy, nice grab. All right, guys. Up next, we got big boy here. DC Multiverse, Fulcrum Abominus, humongous figure. And it's live, guys. Good luck. There's my hand there, just to give you a reference. Humongous figure. What's up, Joseph? Welcome back. Hollis, nice grab on that one. All right, next up we got Spider-Man Lenticular coming up next here. And it's live. Paul Pro, nice grab. All right, next up we got a Pokemon sign coming up next here. Fairly large. $10 start. And it is live. Feel the noise. Rock your boys. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Marvel's Cosmo. This is Marvel's Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And it is live. Score hanging in there and taking that one on script. All right, next up we got Disney Pixar Incredibles 2 Violet vinyl figure coming to next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. All right, next up we got Marvel Studios Captain America: The Winter Soldier Legend series, the Infinity Saga coming next. And it's live. Gore taking that one on script. All right, up next we got Magic the Gathering sign coming next year. $10 start. And it's live. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Sonic the Hedgehog Supersonic. This is AAA anime exclusive. And it's live, guys. Good luck. How we doing today, Dogwood? How we doing? 3 seconds left. Chris, like taking that one, nice grab on that one. All right, Disney Mirrorverse, Donald Duck the Tank. Coming up next here. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Hidden Horde taking that one, nice grab. And unlocking bronze tier. Congratulations. All right, next up we got Star Wars: The Black Series for the book of Boba Fett, Tuscan Chieftain, and it's live. All right, taking that one out, script. All right, next up we got a Daredevil Punisher Funko Pop coming next here, and it's live. What's up, Lynn Chick? Daredevil Punisher Funko Pop. 3 seconds. Gore, nice grab on that one. Johnny, one of the giveaway. Congratulations. All right, another giveaway up there. Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next. And it's live, guys. Good luck. I'll snag that one. That's good. All right, next up we got World of Warcraft. Undead Priest and Undead Warlock includes mystery weapon. And it is live. Good luck. Very nice grab. All right, next up we got a Dragon Ball lenticular poster coming up next here. And it's live. What's up, Drop House? How we doing today? Yeah, I can't believe y'all guys are sleeping on these lenticulars. J-Rod, nice grab. All right, we got Garbage Pail Kids sign coming up next here, guys. Very big. As you can see, I got to pull it very, very far away from the screen for y'all to be able to see it in its entirety. $10 start. And it is live. We're taking that one. Let's grab. All right, we got World of Warcraft, Elf Druid, and Elf Rogue. Includes mystery weapon. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Zombie John, nice grab. All right, next we got Pokemon Perfect Order sleeved booster pack coming next. And it's live. Jump on that giveaway, guys. Hollis, nice grab. All right, next we got Pokemon Obsidian Flames booster pack coming up next. And it's live. Back, take it up, nice grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Stellar Crown booster pack coming next. And it's live. Get back, take it up, no script. All right, next up we got a little Batman figure coming up next here, guys. Got a nice little blue metallic suit on that one. Pretty cool. 3 included surprise accessories as well. And it's like just take it up, no script. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Moon Knight. And it's live. All right, next we got Pokemon Perfect Order sleeved booster pack coming next. Good luck. Hollis, nice grab. All right, next we got Marvel Legends Iron Man Model 01 action figure Avengers Beyond Mightiest, or Mightiest, excuse me. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Gore, nice grab. Gore also winning the giveaway. Double banger. Congratulations. There's another giveaway up here for you guys as well. Heavy Funko Pop here. We got Pop and Ant-Man, Wasp, Quantumania, MODOK, Thick Boy. I'm gonna have to run this one as large. Definitely over a pound. All right, it's live one. The Gore now scrapped. All right, next we got Pokemon Journey Together Sleeved Booster Pack. Come next. You're very welcome. And it's live. Back of the not script. All right, next up we got Ant-Man and Wasp. Ant-Man Funko Pop. Come next. And it's live. All right, next up we got Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Collect to build a horse. The Joker. Really cool figure here. Plus, you're also trying to build the Dark Knight horse. Big box, heavy box, and it's live, guys. Good luck. If you know, you know. Man, nice grab on that one. Stolen. All right, next up we got a mini portfolio that holds 60 cards and also a pack of Phantasmal Flames. Look for that awesome Mega Charizard X SIR. And it is live, guys. You know, it's almost went up $300 since I sent mine in the PSA. That So did you know that cards went up almost $300 since I sent it into PSA? Just raw, the Mega Charizard. Yeah. All right, next up we got Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Play Booster Pack coming next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Bag of Lena Scrub. All right, we got Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn figure, very heavy McFarlane Toys figure, very detailed. And it's live, guys. Good luck.
Brown hair, you might want to go back up over there.
Tomorrow, no script. All right, next we got McFarlane Toys Flash from the Superman animated series. And it's live.
You go over there a while ago.
I did, yeah, for a few. Nobody was really buying anything over there, so we came back over here. Welcome in, guys. Jump on that giveaway. We got McFarlane Toys, Catwoman, DC, Multiverse, Batman. And it is live. Any Five Nights at Freddy's? No. Not that I know of. I don't recall seeing any. Better take it down on the scrub. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box here. 6 booster packs in the box. It'll be a $35 start. Should be about 50 plus. And as long as do it. Hollis not scrub. All right, next up we got Pokemon Obsidian Flames booster pack. Coming next. Good luck. Locker Looters winning that giveaway. Congratulations. Hollis taking that one. I need a sticker over here, please. All right, guys. Up next here, we got Funko Pop Adam Warlock Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming next. Hands live. Oop, and I'll throw another giveaway up there too for y'all as well. Y'all guys don't like Adam Warlock, do y'all? All right, another giveaway up there. All right, next we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeved Booster Pack coming next. And it's live. Almost taking out in the script. All right, guys, here's the big one. Toho series Godzilla Singular Point, Godzilla Terrestris. Big figure. Pay attention. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Tamara stealing it from y'all. What a pickup. Very nice pickup there. All right, next up, we got Disney Mirrorverse Blue Tank coming to next year. And it's live. Let's make a deal now, script. All right, next up, we got Marvel Studios Echo Kingpin Funko Pop coming up next here. And it is live. All right, next up, we got Marvel's Darbin Funko Pop coming up next here. And it is live. All right, next up, we got Star Wars The Black Series BT1 for the next. And it is live. Fly away. Jargo Man, now Scrab, welcome back. All right, next up, we got Disney Mirrorverse Solely Fractured, extremely heavy figure here. And it's live. Literally feels about the weight of a cordless battery. I think it's heavy. Hitting the horde now, Scrab. All right, next up, we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box coming next year. Should be about 50 plus, $35 start. And it's live. Hollis, nice grab. All right, next up, we got a Pokemon Phantasmal Flames booster pack with a mini portfolio holding up to 60 cards. And it's live. Get away. I want to fly away. Yeah. Justin taking that one. Nice pick up, Justin. Welcome back. All right, guys. Up next here, we got Star Wars Funko Pop Chewbacca. Again, guys, remember that our Funko Pops 10 plus do get a free pop protector when they go over $10. So just make sure that y'all remember that, especially if y'all are at like $9. No reason not to just swipe and get you a free pop protector with it. Star Wars Chewbacca. Most of these Funkos should be over $10 anyway. Y'all guys over here letting people steal them from y'all. Johnny. Let's grab Johnny. All right, next up we got Disney Mirrorverse Donald Duck Tank coming next. And it is live. Igor, nice grab. Justin won the giveaway. Congratulations to both of y'all. Throw another giveaway up there for y'all. Jump on that giveaway. Guys, make sure that if y'all haven't already, go to our profile, go to the shows tab, make sure you bookmark our future shows. Just do a little bit of announcements while give them time to start resetting some stuff, and then we'll continue with what we're doing here. Make sure you go check the show notes as well. There's a Discord channel at the bottom. If y'all guys go join that, there is a $5 coupon that you can use here on our shows as well. It's a good place for you guys to keep up with what's going on with us on and off whatnot when we're on live and off. So make sure you guys go join that. Great resources for both sellers and buyers alike. You'll get to see a sneak peek of some of the stuff that we get ahead of time before it gets put out on the table. So it's definitely worthwhile. Y'all guys joining that and checking it out and keeping an eye on it. We drop coupons and stuff like that exclusive to the Discord server occasionally as well. So make sure you guys go join that. Anyone seeing your keys, they are in your hands, I sense. That is the most likely place that it is, in your hands. I know. Just like when my mom asks where her glasses are, they're on her face.
Yesterday, she asked where her shoes was, and they were
They're on her feet. All right, we got McFarlane Toys, Batgirl, DC Multiverse from Gotham Knight series. And it is live, guys. You wear shoes on your ears? Really? What size? You're a bit odd. Jargo Man taking that one. Nice grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Stellar Crown Booster Pack coming next. And it's live, guys. Good luck. 3 seconds left. Justin, nice grab. All right, we got Star Wars Funko Pop Luke Skywalker with the black cape, green lightsaber, glows in the dark. Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition Funko. Pay attention. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Let's make a deal. Take it up on the script. So you glow in the dark after your Chernobyl trip. All right, we got McFarlane Toys Batman Multiverse Bruce Wayne Funko Pop here. And it is live, guys. I think this is the only one that I have of this one, just so that y'all are aware. So if you want it, you might want to make sure you secure it. Jugger Man, I script. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Hydro Stomper Talos Secret Invasion. This one's got one of the legs there for that one. And it's live. Again, guys, if y'all want a full set for the the full set for the Hydro Stomper, I do have one set in the shop. Yeah, just a leg. Somebody taking that one, let's grab.
I think I have to go get some more stuff.
Okay. I mean, you get there's this figure in it, but it includes a leg for the Hydro Stomper. So there's 7 total boxes that pertain to the series, and you collect a piece of each of the figures in order to build the Hydro Stomper. No, I mean there is just a leg in there, but it's also that figure too. All right, next we got McFarlane Toys Multiverse Grifter from Infinite Frontier, and it is live, guys. Good luck. This is DC's, I guess, version of a cheap Deadpool. Tamara taking that one. Let's grab. TJ's money, one of the giveaway. Congratulations. We'll throw another giveaway up there for y'all. Jump on in there. All right, we got Marvel Legends series. Build a figure. This is Marvel's Cosmo that you're trying to build. That's that there. This one has the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Kraglin figure in it, plus one of the legs for the dog. And it's live. What's up, Queen? Try to understand. The gore taking that one. That's good. Like I said, guys, before this is not even like 2% of the stuff that we have. So we're gonna do several shows and stuff like that. We still got plenty to do today. I'm just reiterating for anybody that's new that's coming in here. Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next year, and it is live, guys. Yeah, like 2.5% probably. Pokemon Journey Together sleeve booster pack. BW Baker, nice grab. Cause I'm sleeping. All right, we got Marvel Legends series. Build a figure. Marvel's Cosmos. Building the dog. Here's the Marvel's Mantis with one of the other legs. And it's live. BDW or BW Baker, excuse me. Taking that one. What's up, BC? All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Black Adam. Black Adam with a cloak. The Rock's face on that one. And it is live, guys. Pretty heavy figure, too. Got some weight to it. Pet Rock.
Tell her I need some more figures.
Jugger Man. Taking that one, that's grab.
Yeah, tell her not that.
There's still a stack over there. Okay. Well, she was pulling it from the shelf, so that's why I was or telling you to put it full on the shelf.
Where you want the towel? Where you want
I said there's still a stack of them over there. Where? Yep. No. Well, where the Funko Pops are. Huh?
Right here, or
No, back over there in the middle of the room. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box here. 6 packs coming up next year. Should be about $50, $35 start. And it's live, guys. Yeah, he messed up the stickers again. There you go, Johnny. 30 seconds left. Almost nice grab. All right, next up, we got the House of the Dragon, Day of the Dragon, Amon Targaryen Funko Pop coming next, and his live. I know, can't even get him to show up. So sounds. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Multiverse Superman in the black suit variant from the animated series. I think this is the only one I think I have. I believe if I do have another one, it might be just one. Alexa, next. All right, slide one. No, not from that shelf. All from on the floor. Those are all duplicates. Rob, taking that one out, scrap. All right, next we got Pokemon Obsidian Flames booster pack coming next here. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Jump on that giveaway, guys. Less than 10 seconds left. Another Punisher pop by chance? I probably do. If you give me a few, because she went over there to go grab some stuff. As soon as she comes back, I'll tell her I can probably point her to one. I may have a few still left in a case. Sheesh. One of the giveaway. Congratulations. All right, there's another giveaway out there for you guys. All right, next we got Pokemon Stellar Crown Booster Pack coming up next year, guys. Stellar Crown Booster Pack coming up next year. That is live. BW Baker taking that one in the script. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Echo Kingpin coming up next here. And it's live. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Multiverse Reverse Flash from Injustice 2. Hey, Candace. And it's live, guys. Can I get you to locate a Punisher Funko Pop? There should be a box that says Punisher on it. On the shelf in the middle, not on the right, in the middle. Check and see if it's still there. If not, then you might have to dig through the ones that are on the rack on the middle of the room or on the right side of the building. Tamara taking that one to script. Down the drain. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Hydra Stomper coming up next year. This is Elena Belova. I think there's a Black Widow, I believe, from Hawkeye. And it's live. Conrad, I don't. I think I have the only wrestling I think that I have is going to be Funko Pop, I believe. I think it's a 2-pack. The Gore taking that one. Dragon Ball is also probably going to. I know I got some Dragon Ball Funko Pops. I don't think that I have any action figures that I can recall right offhand. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Flash Zoom coming up next year. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Mara taking that one, that's script. All right, she was able to find one. Daredevil, Funko Pop, Punisher coming up next year. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Jay, we're taking that one on script. All right, next up we got Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Play Booster Pack coming next. And it's live. All right, next up we got Garbage Pail Kids, Kids at Play, Sealed Pack coming next. Good luck. BW Baker taking that one to scrap. All right, next we got Marvel Legends series, Build-A-Figure, Hydra Stomper, Agatha Harkness, WandaVision, fairly heavy box here. It's live. Well, it's because it's got several pieces in it. That's why. Gore taking that one to script. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeved Booster Pack coming next year. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Hey, True Gang, you still in here? Oh, let's take that one on script. All right, next we got Marvel Legends series, Build-A-Figure Marvel's Cosmos. That's the dog here. This is Drax figure from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And it is live, guys. Tomorrow winning the giveaway. Congratulations. We'll throw another one up after this auction. Gore, now script. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Multiverse Two-Face as Batman. This one's a pretty cool damn figure. Batman Reborn. And it is live, guys. Two-Face as Batman. McFarlane Toys figure. Hey, if you like second up on that scrub, welcome in. All right, next up we got the Marvel Legends series, Build-A-Figure Marvel's Cosmos, the dog. This is Adam Warlock, Volume 3, the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it is live, guys. Looks like it's got the space hat and his tail. The core taking that one to scribe. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Star Wars Luke Skywalker. Come on next. And it is live. And I'll throw another giveaway up there. I guess I forgot to pop it up there while ago. Nobody wants the Force to be with them, huh? All right, we got McFarlane Toys, Gotham Knights, Nightwing. I think this is probably the only one of these that I have, I believe, that I can remember. All right, is live one. Hey, would like to take that one? All right, next up we got a Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack. And it's live, guys. Good luck. I'm gonna probably run some gold foils here to give my phone a chance to charge up too while he resets. Justin taking that one in the script. All right, we got Marvel Legends series, build a figure, Marvel's Cosmo, the dog there. This is Star Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and it is live. Before taking that one. That's script. All right, next up we got Marvel Funko Pop, Thor, Love and Thunder, Gore's Daughter. This is a summer convention limited edition one from 2023. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Jessica, taking that one. Let's pick up Jessica. Welcome back. All right, guys. While he resets these tables, I'm gonna plug my phone in, and we're gonna run some gold foils and stuff like that. I got all kinds of different gold foils. I got some horror stuff. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Disney stuff like that. There's Willy Wonka, Garbage Pail Kids, sports stuff. It's got a little bit of everything for everyone. But yeah, there should be some DC and Marvel ones as well. So just hang tight. We'll give a few minutes to run those. Of course, if y'all seen stuff on the tables y'all want to see more of, if y'all been to our shows before, and you know we carry some things, just ask. We'll run it while we're waiting for him to reset that table right quick. All right, we got Michael Myers Halloween on the gold foil with the COA coming up next year, and it is live, guys. Good luck. That's the way you do it. Cindy with the first purchase. Nice to grab, Cindy. Welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us today. All right, next up we got Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street on the gold foil with the COA coming next year, and it is live. Good luck. 3 seconds left. Bonnie, nice grab on that one. Caught him sweeping. All right, we got Chucky Child's Play. Want to play on the gold foil with the COA coming next, and it's live. Jessica, nice grab. All right, we might stick away from the horror stuff. Yep, I got Ghostface. Ghostface on the gold foil with the COA coming next year, and it's live. Because we should not be at 3, especially for horror. Horror is one of our ones that we sell extremely quickly. We usually these are about 15, 20 bucks. Nice grab. All right, we'll come back to the horror maybe later when we're filling it.
That's one I love that show.
I know. That's why I was surprised. All right, next up we got Belle from Beauty and the Beast on the gold foil with the COA from the Princess series. Yeah, it's live. Wow. Cindy, nice grab. Yeah, we'll try some Pokemon instead. All right, Pokemon Stellar Crown booster pack coming next year. And it's live. You're very welcome. Congratulations. Here's another giveaway up there for you guys as well. Hollis, nice grab on that one. All right, next we got Pokemon Paradox Rift booster pack coming next year. And it's live. Good luck. Bonnie, nice grab. Guess we're not really on the Pokemon either.
Huh? Made her to bring me some more.
I think I do Hidden Horde, I believe so. I have some epic ones that are coming up too. I don't know if he got them on this batch, this run or not. Should have them somewhere. All right, guys. Up next here, we got 3 consecutive numbered 54, 55, 56 uncirculated $2 bills coming up next here. And they are live, guys. Good luck. 3 consecutive numbered uncirculated $2 bills are live. Pay attention. Like we've fallen asleep, guys. Wow. All right, next up we got Naruto Hayden Funko Pop coming up next here. And it's live. Cindy, nice grab. All right, next up we got the Sandman Dream Funko Pop coming up next. And it's live. Jessica, nice grab.
Is this
Luca, yep. All right, next up we got Star Wars Darth Vader Funko Pop coming up next. And it's live. Star Wars Darth Vader Funko Pop.
yeah.
Cindy, nice grab. We can try. Gotta find something. All right. I gotta go zoom out a little bit here, guys. Give you a little preview of next week's theme show. We'll be doing comics and stuff like that as well. We got Captain America 40 center here, number 245. We got the Punisher War Journal, number 66. Then we got Star Wars Inquisitors, number 1. You're gonna get all 3 of these. And it is live, guys. Good luck. The Gore, nice grab. Oh, we got 3 more here. We got the new 52 Futures in Justice League. It's a lenticular cover, number 1 issue. Hidden Horde winning the giveaway. We got a Power Man and Iron Fist, number 68. And you got the new 52 Futures in Red Hood and the Outlaws, number 1 lenticular one as well. You're going to get all 3 of those in this next lot, guys. And it is live. Good luck. Did it nice pickup? Oh, just come back a lot. Come on, turning 1 over and folding the sticker over. So you'll know.
Excuse me.
I was telling her that I was doing like this for these lots.
It's more.
Yeah. I've got the Howling Commandos with Shield, number 4. We got Captain America, number 315. And then we got Batman, Superman, number 1. You're going to get all 3 of those. And alive. With another giveaway up there for you guys as well. Cindy, nice grab. Oh, we got the New Warriors, number 24. We got the Avengers, number 234. And then we got Batman, number 43. You're going to get all 3 of those. And it's live. Cindy, nice grab. So guys, just joining. We will get back to the action figures and stuff like that. They're resetting the table right this moment. We're giving a little bit of time for my phone to recharge, as well as them to also reset the tables. So just be patient. We'll get some more of the action figures and stuff like that. The Funko Pops in front of you guys. I'll run a few more Funko Pops here too. All right, next we got Star Wars Stormtrooper Funko Pop coming up next year. And it's live. Maybe this will wake y'all up. One Piece Funko Pop Luffy Gear 5 coming up next year, guys. Maybe we're just not paying attention. Yep, I guess not. We're not paying attention. One Piece Luffy Gear 5. City, very nice pickup on that one. No graded Pokemon note. All right, next we got Chainsaw Man Funko Pop coming up next year. And it's live. Remember, guys, 10 plus does get a free Funko Pop protector. The Snack and Yak raid with a party of 6. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you for the raid. Hope you had an amazing show. Jump on that giveaway, guys. If you're not following them, please make sure you give them a follow. The Gore taking that one, not scrap. We are doing a action figure and Funko Pop show plus other storage unit finds. We're mixing in a few other things right now as well. We're charging up the phone, and then we'll get back to the tables. They're resetting them. All right, guys, we got a 200 count storage box of One Piece trading cards coming up next year, guys. All kinds of different rarities, commons, uncommons, rares, super rares, leaders. You get a little bit of everything. Some special Dawn cards as well. 200 count storage box, One Piece trading card lot, and it is live, guys. Good luck. Y'all better pay attention, guys. One Piece trading card lot is live. Commons and comments, rares, super rares. Oh my God. Jargo Man with a pickup. We are officially asleep. All right, next up we got the Pokemon Charizard. Maybe this will wake y'all up. Put a fire under your behinds. Pokemon Charizard on the gold foil with the gold foil Pokemon envelope. And it is live, guys. Oh yeah, we definitely know we're asleep now. All right, guys, we're gonna have to pay attention and pick up the pace here, guys. Surely we ain't gonna end the show this early. We don't even end our regular shows this early. Maybe y'all just need a little Jesus. Maybe that's what y'all's problem is. On the gold foil with the COA, with the Lord's Supper on the side, and it's live. Good luck. Tina May winning the giveaway. Joshua snagging that one. Congratulations to y'all both. Welcome back, Joshua. Right. All right, there's another giveaway up there for you guys. All right, maybe it's a Hello Kitty day. Hello Kitty on the gold foil with the COA coming next. And that's all I've got. It's good luck. Like we're taking that one now, scrap. Oh no, you're good. You ain't missed too terribly much yet. We still got a bunch to go. All right, there's a different version. Hello Kitty on the gold foil with the COA coming next. They're just resetting the tables right now, so we're allowing the phone to charge and run some random items at the moment. Hello Kitty on the gold foil, different version. Jargo Man, that's right. Maybe we're Super Mario Brother today. Super Mario Brothers, this is a new one. We just got this one in. Never ran one of these before. Just came out. And it is live, guys. First one we ran for this design. Jessica, not script. All right, this is interesting. This is a new one on me, too. You got Leo here. I guess this is Anime Saints. Aya? I don't know how that's pronounced. All right, so I want it. Nope. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know what it was either. All right, how about we get some DC stuff here. All right, we got Superman on the gold foil with the COA come next year. Justice League series, and it's live. What's up, Black Hat? They're working very diligently over there to fill up the table. The Gore taking that one, no scrap. We're about a little over halfway to finish resetting the tables for us. All right, next up we got Aquaman on the gold foil with the COA coming next year, Justice League series, and it is live. Aquaman on the gold foil with the COA. Y'all guys don't like Jason Momoa? Wow. Okay. All right, next up we got Cyborg from the Justice League series on the gold foil with the COA, and it is live. Oh, we're just racist. We don't bid on things that are other colors. Bad, guys. Green Lantern on the gold foil with the COA Justice League series coming up next year. And it's live. All right, now y'all just hating on him because he played him very poorly on Green Lantern. All right, here's another Superman on the gold foil with the COA Justice League series. And it's live. I can read y'all. I see you. Y'all don't have to type anything. I know exactly what's going through y'all's minds. All right, I guess we just don't want those, I guess. All right, we'll choose a better studio. How about we choose Marvel Studios instead? Thor on the gold foil with the COA coming next. And it is live. Joshua, nice grab. All right, I guess we're not on those. All right, we'll try something else here. All right, we got an amethyst flower specimen in display coming up next year, and it is live. Joggerman, nice grab on that one. We just sweepy all around, ain't it? Evan winning the giveaway. Congratulations. Robin, welcome in. I need my baskets swept away here. All right, there's another giveaway up there for you guys. We got Predator number 3. You got the Uncanny X-Men number 182, and Guardians of the Galaxy number 17. And they are live, guys. Good luck. What's up, Sean? Man, we die, don't we? All right, guys, talk to me. What are we looking for other than action figures for a second until they reset the tables? Because we're not really participating. We're not bidding, so I don't know what we're looking for, I guess. Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next year. And it is live. Are we going to be on again tonight? We'll be. I planned on being here till about another 3 more hours or so, but if it continues at this rate, we may just end up earlier. We'll see what happens. There's still some time for it to pick back up. All right, next we got Tops Garbage Pail Kids. Kids that plays Steel Pack. I'm next. Man is live. No, you didn't. I asked if he was here before I ran it. We're a little sleepy right now, or I'd run it right this second. All right, next up we got the Wow Factor, 999 1 ounce copper round coming next year. That's where we're located in Texas, literally the furthest possible east that you can get. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Wow. All right. All right, next we got Chin Pal, Alakazam, Cosmo Hollow promo Pokemon cards, and the original cellophane coming next. And it's live. Wow, guys. All right, guys, make sure that you're checking in the shop. We got over 200 something items there for y'all guys to choose from. Lots of really awesome stuff. Some great deals in there too.
At the bottom, at the bottom,
y'all guys are looking for anything, just let us know, guys. That way we can get it in front of you. We'll just show off some really cool stuff, I guess, while we're waiting for people to participate. We got an absolutely amazing sky blue topaz trillion cut gemstone. This is 5.38 carats. It's $160 start. All right, is live on it. Any graded comics? I do. I just don't have the people today. Those are going to be around on next Friday in our comic show. Any sports bobbleheads? No, but I do have a starting lineup. Luca though. That's the only sports figures that I have at the moment. There's UPS man.
She's got a package for you. She's gonna go get it.
All right, next up we got 2021 Skybox Metal Universe Champion sealed pack, looking for autos of some of the world's greatest athletes like Michael Jordan, Ken Griffey Jr., Wayne Gretzky, plus many others, guys. Michael Jordan, obviously, Tiger Woods. Plus the rookie class for this year, multi-sport pack, one of the best multi-sport classes for 2021 as well. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Looking for those autos. Y'all guys are sleepy. Justin, what a pickup. That's grab. Y'all guys won't even talk to me or anything as far as Hidden Horde winning that giveaway. Congratulations. All right, there's another giveaway up there for you guys. All right, I guess we'll try going to the action figures. Y'all got me scared. I don't even know if I want to jump over here. Got too sleepy. I need to drink some damn coffee, huh? Something. I've got the Pokemon 30th anniversary Eevee coming up next year, guys. It's going to be a $10 start. And it is live, guys. Good luck. All right, next up we got Yu-Gi-Oh! 2-pack blister with a rare card. This is the first edition Legendary Duelist Magical Hero Light Edition packs. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Smash. You don't need to wait on him. Start putting stuff down. Whatever's there. Jugger Man, taking that one. That's grab. All right, next up we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Sign coming next. Boy, $10 start. And it's live. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Catwoman action figure coming up next. And it's live. Jugger Man taking that one. That's good. Huh? All right, next up we got a Battlestar Galactica Loot Crate exclusive Titans vinyl figure coming next. And it is live. Jugger Man, now scrub. All right, next up we got the Incredibles 2 Violet coming up next here, guys. And it is live. Violet vinyl figure, Incredibles 2. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order booster bundle box here. 3 booster packs, or excuse me, 6 booster packs. Gonna be a $35 start. Should be about 50 plus. This is currently what the market is for it, and there's live. Gets y'all a big discount, guys. You ain't gonna find it anywhere else. You definitely ain't gonna find it on the store shelves. Hollis. taking those discounts.
Yes. All
right, next up we got McFarlane Toy Spawn, Raven Spawn figure coming up next here, guys, and it is live. Maybe like, nice to grab. All right, next up we got a Pokemon sign coming next. $10 start.
You have Kingpin?
And it is live. Good luck.
Oh, someone. That's cool.
Damn thing's heavy, ain't it?
right.
All right, next up we got Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next. And it's live.
That's the heaviest one we've ever made.
You have duck.
Quack.
All right, let's make a deal. Nice grab. Y'all jump in there now while you can, guys. While everybody's sleeping, get y'all stuff from starting prices. Harley Quinn, Funko Pop, Poison Ivy. And it is live, guys.
I think I have someone.
Donna. Oh, see.
Jessica, nice grab.
That's more.
I have another Sully.
All right, next up we got Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, the Marvels, the Watcher, T'Challa, Star-Lord.
You have reverse.
Building this figure here.
Reverse.
And it is live, guys. Good luck. Pretty sure this is the only one of this one that I have. Because I don't recall. Actually, I don't even really remember this figure.
Yes, we're done.
The Gore taking that one. Nice grab.
We don't have enough ETBs.
Yeah, that was the last ATB earlier. Just be winning that giveaway. All right, another giveaway up there. All right, next we got a mini portfolio with a Phantasmal Flames booster pack Pokemon coming next year.
I got some garbage.
And it is live, guys. Good luck. Wow. Y'all snooze, y'all lose, guys. The GOAT with the first purchase. Nice grab. Now we got the young Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars Funko Pop coming up next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Stacy, nice grab. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Spawn the Redeemer. This is the Platinum edition, guys, not the regular edition. And it's live. It's live, guys. Platinum edition, the Redeemer Spawn. Platinum edition, guys. Golly. Raw, what a pickup.
See right there.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got Magic the Gathering sign coming next year. And it's live. Company. All right, next we got Funko Pop, the Suicide Squad, the Joker. Coming next. And it's live.
Who's she talking to?
What?
Grandpa.
I think it was somebody at fire.
Jessica, nice grab. Time for them to wake up.
Should be.
Shouldn't be this sleepy this early. It's only 5 o'clock. Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next.
They might have worked the midnight shift.
Evidently. All right, it's live. It's a 3D lenticular of Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. Pokemon Journey Together sleeve booster pack.
Oh, here.
We go taking that one. That's grab. All right, next we got Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Khonshu, He Who Remains action figure from Loki. This is the skull for that figure. Yeah, we're about to here in a second. And it's live. Any Legos by chance? I don't have any for this show now. The Gore taking that one, that's grab. I'm a little low on stuff. I might have something in the buy now tab. Check the shop there. I don't remember if I think we may have already sold it all, but you can double check there. If I have anything, that's where it's going to be at. So you got Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3 on a lenticular. Really cool, guys. And it's live. Good luck. The goat, nice grab. Fatty. Did you just call me a fatty? Wow. I'll remember that. All right, next we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeved Booster Pack coming next year. And it's live. So if I can't get you on the cell phone, I'm going to call the shop. The goat taking that one instead. All right, we got Funko Pop Ted Lasso coming up next year. And it's live. Go taking that one, nice grab. All right, ready, guys? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, Marvel Legends Series, Spider-Man 2099. Very cool. Very thick cardboard back on this one, too. And that's live, guys. Good luck. Tay and Tam winning that giveaway. Congratulations. We'll throw another one up after this auction. Raw, nice grab. All right, so another giveaway up there for y'all. All right, we got the DC Multiverse Robin from the Collectibles. This is for the horse. This is the size of the horse, it looks like. Big pieces. Batman The Dark Knight Returns series. Oops. Hit the wrong button there. All right, it's live one, guys. Good luck. Gore, nice pickup on that one. Oops. You gotta make sure y'all stick these stickers down. All right, guys. These are the epic versions, not the common ones. Pay attention. Ice Blades, Sorceress, Diablo 4. This is the epic version ones. These are 2 to 3 times as much as the regular ones. It includes the mystery weapon in it as well. And it is live, guys. There's only like one out of a couple of cases, every case that these come in. Hidden Horde, what a pickup. Nice grab. Got a few more epic ones coming up here. All right, we got the Legends series Build-A-Figure Marvel's Korg. This is from Thor, Love and Thunder, Mighty Thor. You're building that figure there. And it's live, guys. Kind of like this packaging a lot better than the other ones. What's up, MT? The Gore, nice grab on that one. All right, next up, we got One Piece, Roronoa Zoro, Funko Pop coming next year, guys. Pay attention. And it's live. Let's go, guys. Pay attention. Hey, relax. Stealing it from y'all. All right, next we got Pokemon Stellar Crown Booster Pack coming next year. And it's live. What's up, Brandon? Welcome in, guys. Jump on that giveaway. Half of y'all not in the giveaway. Yeah, there's magic on the table. Go taking that one. That's grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Paradox Rift Booster Pack coming next year. And it's live. Pokemon Paradox Rift Booster Pack is live. You're fine, bud. You got plenty of time. Take care of it. Justin, what to pick up? Nice grab. All right, pay attention. Here's another epic one coming up next, guys. Look at the detail on this thing. Amazing figure. This is the Lightning Storm Druid epic version. Very hard to find these. Includes the mystery weapon with it as well. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Diablo 4, Lightning Storm Druid. This is the epic version. What's that, Dad? Your mother. You need some swipe therapy? Well, I can give you some. No sports bobbleheads, no. I got a Lucas starting lineup. That's the only sports figure that I have right this moment. Maybe like taking that one. I scrub. All right, next up we got McFarlane's Toys, Black Adam, Dr. Fate coming up next year. And it is live. Go unlocking bronze here. Congratulations. Jargon Man, nice grab. Oh my God. Guys, please make sure you stick the stickers down. I don't believe so. Russo's cards, one of the giveaways. Congratulations. Not the giveaway up there. All right, next up. Ooh, here's a good one, guys. McFarlane Toys, Dark Flash from the Flash here. This is a big figure. Pay attention, guys. And it's live. Wow, guys. Y'all are something else. The core, what a pickup. All right, next up we got the Marbles, Darbin, Funko Pop coming up next here. And it's live. Jessica, not script.
Is this not your fault? Oh.
I don't know. Y'all probably that lenticular poster, probably. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys, Batman, Bruce Wayne coming up next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. That's why y'all shouldn't take the numbers up until y'all cleared off the table completely. That way y'all can figure it out if y'all pull something. I'm just saying. All right, next up we got Echo, Kingpin, Funko Pop coming next here. We'll figure it out when we video receipt everything. Echo, Kingpin, Funko Pop is live. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Spawn Raven Spawn figure coming up next, and it's live. It's live. 30 seconds. Core, nice pickup. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Multiverse, The Flash, Superman, the animated series coming next, and it's live. Jogger Man, nice grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box, 6 booster packs in the box here. $35 start, should be about 50 plus, and it is live, guys. Good luck. Stop me All right, next we got Pokemon Phantasmal Flames booster pack with a mini portfolio. We'll hold up to 60 cards. Good luck. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Go, 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 taking that one to scrub. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse Solely Fractured, extremely heavy figure here. And it is live, guys. Thick boy. All right, next up we got Diablo 4 Landslide Druid coming up next here, guys. Pay attention. Includes mystery weapon. It is live. Landslide Druid, Diablo 4. Wow, toys in the park. What a pickup. All right, next up we got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ant-Man Funko Pop coming up next. And it is live, guys. Good luck. All right, we got McFarlane Toys, Disney Mirrorverse Baloo Tank figure coming up next. And it is live. Thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Try to star winning the giveaway. Congratulations, the Gore, taking the item. You're welcome. All right, we got McFarlane Toys, Raven Spawn. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Me now. Don't stop me now. Toys the park, now scrap. Yeah. All right, big figure here, guys. Pay attention to McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse Armored Batman from the Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Very happy figure. And it is live, guys. Fly Mover, taking that one. Nice grab with the first purchase. Welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us today. All right, next up we got Moon Knight Funko Pop coming up next here. Moon Knight Funko Pop. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Wow. All right, we got Diablo 4 Bone Spirit Necromancer with the mystery weapon. And it is live, guys. Big box. It's live, guys. Toys in the Park, what a pickup. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Reverse Flash from Injustice 2. And it is live. What's up, Crazy Mama 4? Welcome in. What's up, Walker? Welcome back. Reverse Flash. Raul, check it out now, Scrub. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Hydra Stomper series Kingpin from Hawkeye. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Before taking that on the script. McFarlane Toys Spawn the Redeemer. This is the platinum version, guys. Y'all let somebody steal the last one. Pay attention. Platinum version. Spawn the Redeemer. Platinum. Not the regular version. Toys in the Park with the steel. Hitting it out of the park. Nice grab. All right, next we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeved Booster Pack coming next year. And it is live. Yeah, you just missed them. No, you haven't missed the WoW ones. The Diablo ones went. I think the Warcraft ones are still there.
One more box.
The Diablo ones did sell though. It's either that or I think the World of Warcraft ones actually I think are in the shop. I think. The Epic World of Warcraft ones may be in the shop. Check there. All right, we got 2 booster packs and a rare card. Blister pack here. Legendary Duelist, Magical Hero, Light Edition, First Edition packs. And it is live. Wow. Jargaman, nice grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Phantasmal Flames booster pack with a mini portfolio, holds up to 60 cards. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Justin, nice grab. All right, next we got Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next year. And it's live. Tequila Girl winning the giveaway. Congratulations. Hollis jumping in there at the last second, trying to snap it from him. And doing it. Nice grab. All right, we'll throw another giveaway up there for you guys. All right, next we got Tops, Garbage Pail Kids, Kids at Play, sealed pack coming next. And it's live. You're very welcome. GPK's live, guys. 3 seconds left. Wakey, wakey. All right, next up, we got a Pokemon Paradox Rift booster pack coming next. And it is live. We can try. Johnny taking that one. Nice grab, Johnny. All right, next we got McFarlane Toys, The Flash from Batman, the Batman costume one. And it is live, guys. Good luck. The Flash Batman costume. The Dogs deals with the first purchase. Nice grab. Welcome in. Ooh, this one's cool. Spider-Man Miles Morales Legend Series. Really, really cool looking figure. Very thick cardboard back. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Two dog stills. Nice grab again. Yep, get in here now, guys, while you can, because these people are sleeping. Get you some great deals. Craniacs Series 1 trading card packs here coming next. Looking for sketches, foils, parallels, and redemption cards from the same people that do, or from one of the artists that does Garbage Pail Kids as well. It is live. All right, next we got the Build-A-Figure Marvels Korg Legends series here. This is Gore from Thor Love and Thunder. Trying to build Korg there. Looks like you got one of his feet for this one. All right, live one, guys. Good luck. It's live, guys. Wow. Gore, what to pick up?
Stand somewhere else.
We might have to, I guess, put our starting prices a little bit higher, I guess. All right, next we got Marvel Legends series Iron Man Model 01. Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest coming up next year. And it's live, guys. Oop. Get money jumping in there at the last microsecond. Gore, nice grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeved Booster Pack next. And it's live. Hollow snagging that one. I need a sticker right here, please. And right here. And right here. And right here. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Multiverse Reverse Flash figure coming up next year, guys. And it is live from Injustice 2. Three seconds. The Gore, nice grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Stellar Crown Booster Pack coming next year. And it's live. Wow. Johnny, nice grab. Catching him sleeping. Good luck on that giveaway, guys, and we'll throw another one up after this one. Y'all making me sleepy. Toys in the Park winning the giveaway. Congratulations. All right, next we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box here. 6 packs, $35 start, should be 50 plus. And it is live. Good luck. Polish, not script. All right, next up we got Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Play Booster Pack coming next. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Somebody asked if I had Magic a while ago, and y'all don't even bid. Pop, Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, Funko Pop coming next year. And it is live. All right, next up we got Batman's The Dark Knight Returns. the Joker with the horse's head and the saddle for the Collectible horse. Building the Dark Knight horse. Big figure here, guys. It is live. Gore with the steel. Nice grab. All right, next up we got Tops, the Garbage Pail Kids, Kids at Play, sealed pack. Next. Good luck. GPK's live. All right, next up we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Duelist, Magical Hero Light Edition packs here. 2 booster packs, rare card. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Nope. Actually, you know what? Those are the epic ones. There are some epic ones there. I didn't see them. All right, next up we got Echo Kingpin Funko Pop coming up next here. And it's live. All right, next up we got Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Play Booster Pack coming next here. And it's live. With you, with you. Hidden Horde, you still in here? McFarlane Toys. Okay. I didn't know if you heard me or not. They are there. I think 2 of them might be in the shop, though. Black Adam, Dark Fate, or Dr. Fate, excuse me, from Black Adam. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Wow. Jogger Man, nice grab. All right, next up we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Duelist Magical Hero Light Edition packs here, first edition packs, 2 boost packs, and a rare card. And it is live, guys. Cool. Jogger Man, nice grab. All right, next up we got House of the Dragon, Day of the Dragon, Aemon Targaryen Funko Pop coming up next here. And it is live, guys. Good luck. What I'm looking for. That I probably wouldn't refill the table. All right, next up we got World of Warcraft, Undead Priest and Undead Warlock. This is the epic version, guys. Includes the mystery weapon. Pay attention. Don't let somebody steal it from you. Can't just put one on my arm. I guess I needed it. Guys, pay attention. Epic version. Hidden Horde. What a pickup. Stealing it from you guys. Nice grab. All right, next up we got Pokemon Journey Together Sleeved Booster Pack coming next here. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Here, how many of those spawn ones that one will sell? Yeah. Justin taking that one. Nice grab. We got Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn, very heavy figure coming up next year, guys. And it is live. Highly detailed. Gore, nice grab on that one. Very, very nice. All right, next up we got the Craniacs Series 1 and Series 2 packs. And his lives. Throw another giveaway up there for y'all as well. All right, next we got Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Play Booster Pack coming next year. And it is lives. All right, next we got McFarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse Donald Duck the Tank. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Jessica Dot Script. All right, another epic here. World of Warcraft. Elf Rogue and Elf Druid. Epic version, guys. Again, you only get like maybe one of these every few cases. They're not easy to come by. Hit Horde. Very nice pickup on that one. All right, next up we got Incredibles 2 Violet vinyl figure coming up next year. And it is live. What's up, Grippy Rips? Welcome in. Y'all guys don't like that one, do y'all? Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeved Booster Pack coming next year. And it is live. Justin, pick up. Nice grab. Guys, make sure you bookmarking our future shows as well. We got lots of stuff planned here in the future, too. Next Friday will be comics. Then the Friday after that is going to be movie and band posters plus other related items. So you don't want to miss out on those theme shows. Plus, we got our other shows as well that we're running random storage unit find items and other collectibles and coins and currency and trading cards and stuff like that too. So make sure you guys bookmark those shows. And also, if you have not joined our Discord server, if you click on the show notes or go to the profile, you'll be able to find the Discord link at the very bottom of the show notes. There is a $5 coupon also there whenever you join, so make sure you guys take advantage of that. Awesome place for you guys to congregate, find out more information about us, on and off, whatnot. This one is live, guys, if you want it. Superman, little plush. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. All right, we got the World of Warcraft Undead Priest and Undead Warlock includes mystery weapons. It is live, guys. Good luck. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. Hit Horde. What a pickup. My goodness. $6? That's crazy. For this thing, yeah. It's crazy. All right, next up, we got a One Piece trading card lot coming up next year, guys. Comments, uncommons, rare, super rare. 200 count storage box. And it is live, guys. Good luck. One Piece trading card lot. You're going to have a army of figures, right? Huh? Jargo Man, that's a grab. What a pickup. That's crazy. What they normally go for.
Yes. I just want something.
All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys Dark Flash. Big figure here, guys. Pay attention. And it's live. Do I have any soldiers? No, I don't. Talking about like G.I. Joe's type stuff. The Gordon script. Anything? I probably have it in loose stuff. No, you're good hitting Nord. If you feel that you're obligated to, you feel free to tip. I'm not gonna ask you to do it or anything like that. It's normal for us to do the cap shipping, so it ain't no big deal. But if you feel that you need to, that's not gonna say no. The Joker, Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. Big figure here with a horse head for the collectible horse. That's the Dark Knight horse that you're building, and it is live, guys. Good luck. Any vintage Yu-Gi-Oh? I think I have a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh binders that's going to be available. I'll probably have it in tomorrow's show. Maybe likes, nice grab. And unlocking bronze tier. Congratulations. All right, we got McClellan's Toys Disney Mirrorverse Solely Fractured big heavy thick boy figure here, and it is live. Jessica sneaking in there and snagging that one I grabbed. All right, next we got Funko Pop Batman the Joker 1989 costume coming next. And it is live. All right, next up we got Diablo 4 Hydra Lightning Sorceress, includes the mystery weapon. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Do you got a Beastmaster or World of Warcraft? I'm not sure, Zombie John. That might be one of the epic ones. I think I got a couple of epic ones in the shop. Check there and see if it's there or not. I don't really recall that specifically. Jump on that giveaway, guys. All right, next up we got McClellan Toys Black Adam figure coming up next. And it is live. Like I said, guys, there's quite a bit of stuff in the shop. There's some action figures, plus lots of other categories of stuff too. So make sure you check there. There's some unique figures there that y'all don't want to mess out on as well. Again, y'all can always make offers as long as it's reasonable. We'll accept it. If not, then we'll send you a counter offer. I've got a mini portfolio holds up to 60 cards plus a Phantasmal Flames booster pack as well. And it is live. You want it? Okay, but I guess I don't have one then. But I do have about 20 to 30 more big, humongous boxes of ones that were random, that were on shelves in the storage unit that weren't in cases. I'm assuming just by the way that they were displayed that they were probably the higher dollar ones. I have not got to those yet. I haven't even opened the boxes yet to those. They're in a different portion of the warehouse and it's blocked off, which is those will be featured in probably our next action figure show that we do. Because like I said, this is literally what we ran today, or what we ran so far today was probably about maybe 10% of everything that we have. Plus, I got a lot of vintage loose stuff that came from another unit as well that we'll be doing. Just again, those are in that same place as that other stuff. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Booster Bundle Box here, 6 packs. Should be about $50, $35 start. And it is live, guys. Good luck. All right, next up we got Demon Slayer Funko Pop Tenjin Uzui coming next. And it's live. All right, next up we got Star Wars The Black Series 000 coming up next year. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Jargo Man, nice grab. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends series. Build a figure, Puff Adder. Building the Puff Adder here. This is Yelena Philippa, Black Widow. And it's live. The Gore, nice grab. All right, next up, guys, we got Diablo 4 Death Blow Barbarian. Includes mystery weapon. Big box here, guys, and it is live. Diablo 4 Death Blow Barbarian is live. 3 seconds left. Jessica winning the giveaway. Congratulations. 3 seconds left. Maybe like second up in that script. All right, still another giveaway up there for y'all. All right, next up we have Marvel Legends series Black Panther Wakanda Forever coming next. And it is live. Or nice grab. All right, next up we got Marvel Legends series Iron Man Model 01. The Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest coming next. And it's live. Good luck. That. It's live, guys. Model 01 Iron Man. Jargo Man, nice grab. All right, next up we got Funko Pop Demon Slayer Oya Kanzaki. All right, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Probably butchered it. Oh well, it's live. Jargo Man, taking them on the script. Any stompers? I'm not sure what that is. I apologize. Probably not if I'm not sure what it is, I guess. All right, McFarlane Toys, Superman. Guys, this is the Platinum Edition one. Pay attention. DC Rebirth. Not the regular version. This is the Platinum one. Guys, pay attention. Platinum Edition, Superman. Two dogs deals. Nice grab on that one. All right, now come here. All right, we got Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider. Coming up next year, guys. And it is live. What's up, Junker Jeff? Gore, nice grab on that one. All right, got Naruto, Aiden, Funko Pop coming up next. And it's live. Jargo Man, nice grab. All right, next up we got McFarlane Toys, The Flash from the Superman animated series. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Welcome back to Summit John. Okay, that's fine. Two dogs deals, taking that one on scrap. All right, next up we got Pokemon Journey Together Sleeves Booster Pack coming next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Just getting laggy. Yeah. Reb. Taking that one now, Scrub. Welcome back. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order Sleeve of the Booster Pack coming next. And it is live. This is live. 3 seconds left. Reb now, Scrub. All right, here's a good one here. Batwing Funko Pop coming up next here. Batwing. And it is live. Jessica now, Scrub. All right, we got a really cool Star Wars note here, 1 million. A little funny money. And it is live, you want to? Ooh, Tree Gang trying to go in there and snap you. They were one of the giveaway. Congratulations, Tree Gang, snagging that one. All right, there's another giveaway for y'all. All right, we got Pokemon Stellar Crown Booster Pack coming next here. And it's live. Good luck. Reb, taking that one, nice grab. Reb over there, still in the packs from you guys. Y'all guys are so sleepy this evening. House of the Dragon, Day of the Dragon, Crab Feeder, Funko Pop coming in next. And it's live. It's live. I don't like Game of Thrones anymore, do y'all? All right, guys, we're going to take some last request here. I got an offer just a second ago, so guys, if y'all have any requests, let me know. If y'all see anything in the shop you want to make offers on, don't be afraid to make an offer. We'll see if it's something that we can do or not. All right, I took your offer there. Appreciate you for the offer. All right, we got Big Boy Gengar on the gold foil. This is the very first one of these that I've run. These are new to us. With the Pokemon gold foiled envelope included. And it's live, guys. Good luck. It's live, guys. Yeah, y'all are killing me. Reb, what a pickup. All right, next up we got Wolverine on the gold foil with a COA coming next year. And it is live. All right, appreciate you, Stacy. You too. You have a safe and happy Easter as well. Guys, make sure you come up to our profile, guys. Bookmark our future shows. Again, we have a comic book theme show next Friday. And then we have a movie and band poster and other related items show the next following Friday after that. And plus all of our other shows in between those shows as well. All right, next up we got Batman on the gold foil from the Justice League series coming up next year, and it is live. Batman Justice League series on the gold foil with the COA is live. Heather 007 with the first purchase, not a grab. Welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us today. All right, next up we got Wonder Woman from the Justice League series with the COA coming next. Good luck. Extreme with the first purchase, not a grab. Welcome in. All right, next up we got Flash on the gold foil with the COA from the Justice League series, and it is live, guys. Good luck. Stream taking that one off scrub. All right, this is a new one here for us. Joker on the gold foil with the COA coming next year, guys. Why so serious? And it is live. I might, Jessica. I think they've already locked everything up. But if you tune in tomorrow, Jessica, I'll have one on the table for you. Extreme taking that one off scrub. Jump on that giveaway, guys. This big chunk, one of the giveaway. Congratulations. Welcome back. We'll try One Piece. We've been sleepy today, but we'll try here. One Piece, trading card lot, 200 count storage box, commons, uncommons, rares, super rares. And it is live, guys. 200 count storage box, One Piece trading card lot, commons, uncommons, rares, super rares. And he's sealed OP. I do not know. My dad couldn't help himself. He opened it all. Yep. Stream taking that one now. Scribe. Jumping like giveaway, guys. Yep, I got Pokemon too. Oh. All right, here's another One Piece box here for you guys. And it is live. One Piece trading card lot, 200 count storage box, common, uncommons, rares, super rare in this lot, guys. One Piece trading card lot is live. Extreme, what a pickup. Stealing it from you guys. All right, next up we got Pokemon Perfect Order sleeved booster pack up next here. And it is live, guys. Good luck. 3 seconds left, guys. Pay attention. We're not going to run any more of it. Streaming, that's grab. And unlocking bronze here. Congratulations. I know what y'all need. Y'all need some Jesus in your life. Happy Good Friday. On the gold foil with the COA coming next year. And it is live. Stream and taking that one. All right, let's try horror again. Jason Voorhees. Friday the 13th on the gold foil with the COA coming next year. And it's live. Have they taken out on the script? All right, we got Pennywise, It, Stephen King's It, Pennywise on the gold foil with the COA coming next. And it's live. You get both the best worlds. You get old school and new school Pennywise. The gore taking that one on scrap. All right, we got Child's Play, Chucky. You'll wish it was only make believe. And it's live. Stream picking that one on scrap. What's up, Doug Deals? You missed out on a whole bunch of action figures earlier. All right, we got the Nun. Almost said the Exorcist. The Nun. No, I got you. I understand. And it's live, guys. The Nun. Jessica says, I'll steal it from you. Yeah, that's funny. Look. The auction number and the last three numbers of your name. It is the same. Well, we were planning on being on here a lot longer, but things have pretty much been slow for the last hour or so. So we'll probably be wrapping things up here pretty shortly, unfortunately. All right, we got the Hell Priest Pinhead on the gold foil with a COA coming next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Jump on that giveaway, guys. Pinhead, Hell Priest. Stream, take that one, not subscribe. All right, next up we got Batman, Joker on the gold foil with the COA coming next year. And it is live. Good luck. Jam football. Extreme, taking that one on subscribe. Harley Quinn on the gold foil with the COA coming next year. And it is live. GPK? What's CBK? Do you mean GPK? Is that what you mean? Jessica taking that one on script? Or am I not reading it right? No, you're good. I just want to make sure. Hollis won the giveaway. Congratulations, Hollis. Top Garbage Pail Kids, Kids That Play, sealed pack coming next year. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Stream taking that one on script. Over me. Can you give me a package of graded sleeves? That's the big ones, please. Thank you. All right, here about two of them, guys. How about two of them? And they're live. Not to be looking to yourself, not to be together right now. Over me. Oops. Oh, that's metal too. I got you guys. See, that's why you never stop, because you never know what happens. Can you give me a bag to put in? You're very welcome. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Not too bad. That's what it said. All right, Pokemon Journey Together sleeved booster pack coming next here. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Y'all think y'all would learn. You think you'd learn. No, you're fine, bud. I was talking about the people that wasn't paying attention. All right, we got 3 consecutive numbered uncirculated $2 bills coming next, guys. Pay attention. And they're live. I know they are Jim Crisp. Uncirculated, guys. 3 consecutive numbered uncirculated $2 bills are live, guys. Extreme, what a pickup. All right, Star Wars Princess Leia Funko Pop coming next year. And it's live, guys. Good luck. Star Wars Princess Leia Funko Pop. Extreme picking up on script. I mean, Pokemon boxes are back. I got booster bundles out of ETBs, and I do have packs. Yes. All right, we got Cambodia. 2 uncirculated Cambodian notes here. And they are live, guys. Uncirculated Cambodian notes. Getting 2 of them. Right. The Gord, one of the giveaway. Congratulations. Stream taking that one. All right, let's throw another giveaway up there for y'all. All right, we got Pokemon Perfect Order booster bundle box here. Got 6 booster packs in it. Gonna be a $35 start. Should be about $50. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Duck Still's not scrap on that one. Oh, printer try to eat my label. No, don't do that. Sorry, I had a little printer malfunction there. Some sugar on me. All right, next up we got a gorgeous amethyst flower specimen coming up next here, guys, and it is live. Good luck. Sweet. Doug Steele's taking that one. That's great. All right, next up we got Star Wars Stormtrooper Funko Pop coming up next. And it is live, guys. Good luck. Stream, nice grab on that one. All right, we got the Joker, only gold foil with the COA coming next here, guys, with the Harley Quinn on the back. And it's live. On me. Yeah, that happens sometimes. The gore sneak. Ooh, excuse me. That was a hiccup. Sneaking in there and snagging that one. Did I run out of labels? That's probably what it was. I was running out of labels. Yep, that's what it was. That's why it got jammed a while ago. All right, give me a second, guys. Got to replace my labels here. Jump on that giveaway, guys. If y'all are just joining in, we did, as you can see, if you look in the sold tab, we've sold a hell of a lot of action figures and Funko Pops today, plus some other things. We're doing some last minute small items at the moment. Please make sure you bookmark our future shows. We got some more theme shows coming up here pretty soon. We'll be doing another action figure show as well because I got tons and tons of more action figures that we didn't get to. Plus, I got some other ones that we haven't even got to in the warehouse at all yet. Some really cool stuff that I haven't even put my eyes on, really. Some older vintage loose stuff as well will probably be in our next one. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. All right, next up, oops, let me grab the form. We got 3 Pokemon double rares. We got Goldango, we got Terapagos, and we got Yanma EXs. You're gonna get all 3 of those. There's Japanese and it's live, guys. All near mint. Doug Steele's nice grab on that one. Any graded bangers? I don't, not here. All right, next up we got Alakazam, Chien-Pao, Cosmo Hollows in the original cellophane coming next here. And they are live. We're getting both of them. Cosmo Hollow promos, Alakazam and Chien-Pao. Doug Steele's nice grab. All right, next up we got a absolutely gorgeous faceted Peridot gemstone to come next here, and it is live. Yeah, it is. Yargo Man taking that one. That's grab. All right, let's throw one last giveaway up here for y'all. We got Frankenstein on the gold foil with the COA coming next, and it's live. Frankenstein on the gold foil. You don't need me. Jessica, nice grab. All right, now come on, quit. Didn't see you crying. Didn't see you crying. All right, next up we got Hannibal on the gold foil with the COA coming next year, and it is live. Oh, Hannibal Lecter brands, huh? All right. All right, next up we got the Exorcist on the gold foil with the COA coming next, and it is live. Exorcist. Jessica, not script. All right, we got Annabelle for the Conjuring on the gold foil with the COA coming next, and it is live. You don't want me. You don't want me. Stream taking that on my script. You don't want me. All right, next up we got Tops, Garbage Pail Kids, Kids at Play, sealed pack, and it is live. That Superman doll still available. You talking about plush? Is that what you're talking about? Stream taking that one, not script. Yep. I think it is. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Ow. And it's live. Yeah, you like that one? All right, we got some beautiful Fool's Gold Pyrite in display coming next year, guys. Then it is live. Pyrite in display. Doug Dill's taking that one on the script. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap things up here, guys. I'm going to pull the giveaway. We're going to find somebody to raid here in just a second. Please, again, make sure that you come up here to our profile, go bookmark our future shows. We got all kinds of stuff that's coming up here soon. You don't want to miss out. A lot of fun. Good luck on that giveaway, guys. Tree Gang, one of the giveaway. Congratulations, Tree Gang. All right, let's see if we can pick somebody special today. Let's see. Oh, there ain't nobody on here that I know. All right, let's see if we can find a new. P Squared ain't a new seller. Why is these big sellers in the new seller category section? Okay, let's go see B Squared Trading Post. Great friends of the show, guys. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you guys tomorrow.